My name is Keiichi Sato. I work at my father's car manufacturing company alongside my brother. I'm not much of a scholar, so I focus on the factory. I was content just working with the cars I love, but then... An arranged marriage meeting? I hastily agreed to it, but... Their performance is low, and she isn't a suitable match for me. But her unsophisticated look might be perfect for you.
Keiichi, I'm counting on you.
Alright.
This way, please.
Thank you. Wait, the daughter?
Who are you?
I'm Keiichi. Nice to meet you.
Oh, I'm Yui. Wait, Kichi? Not Shinji?
There's a reason for that.
I sent an old photo. It must have been surprising. I'm sorry.
No, I should be the one apologizing. Actually...
That's terrible. It's true that our performance is poor, but that's because your company's orders are so demanding. I'm sorry. It's really our lack of capability.
Our orders? What's the situation? I see. With a few adjustments, it might work.
Really?
Yes, by adjusting the line like this and modifying the equipment.
Amazing. To think of something like that?
I'm always thinking about cars.
Do you love cars?
I've been obsessed with cars since I was a kid.
Being passionate about something is wonderful. Your proposal was impressive. Is this the kind of work you usually do?
Oh no, I usually just clean the cars.
What?
Make sure it's spotless. It's being delivered tomorrow, so don't miss any details. Yes, sir. Yui was really nice. Well, it's a job anyone can do, so there shouldn't be any mistakes.
I'm surprised. Ichi, you really do this kind of work.
Oh, Yui. Hello. Well, thank you for coming. What brings you here?
I thought I'd see what kind of work Kichi is doing.
It's boring work anyone can do. Why don't you take a look at our new model instead? Our performance has been great lately. How about buying one?
No, thank you. How can you call this boring work? If you can do it perfectly, I might consider buying one.
Really? Of course, I'll do it. The tank isn't full. I'll have to add to that. If you add any more, it'll overflow. The heat will make the level rise, so that's the right amount. Oh, my mistake. Oh, there's a dent here. That's where the jack goes.
This is just too much.
Just a bit more cleaning. There, perfect.
Didn't you say this was simple work, manager?
Well...
Kichi is really knowledgeable about cars. I think he could do a lot more. Why don't you let him handle one of your negotiations?
What? But...
Should someone who can't even check a car be selling them?
Alright. Sato, I have a negotiation scheduled for later. Can you go in my place? Me? This has turned into quite a situation. So this is one of the attractive features of the new model. I see, that's interesting. What about this type? This one is a grade higher. It has better acceleration than the previous model. And since it's a sports model, the design is more stylish. Oh, I see. It does look cool. The price is higher, but this feature here is really stylish. Not many are out there yet, so it's sure to catch people's eyes. When you put it like that, it makes me want it. I think we'll take it. Oh, thank you very much. You're impressive. You really conveyed the car's appeal well. You must be a veteran, right? I've always been bad at talking to people, but maybe I can do well in car sales.
How did it go?
Somehow it went well. I've been asked to join the marketing department.
So I can count on you for the next one too?
The next one?
I'd like to continue consulting as well. Is that okay?
Of course I'll do it.
Thanks. I'm counting on you.
3 years have passed since then. It turns out I was better suited for consulting than I thought, and Yui's company has received a significant profit. I'm thrilled that our hard work has paid off. On the other hand, my family's company is in a bit of trouble, as my brother and father's new models keep failing. Honestly, we haven't sold many units, and it's a mystery how the company is still afloat. I'd like to market them better, but as a car enthusiast, there aren't many selling points. Just then, Yui contacted me about a potential merger with our company. Feeling suspicious, I decided to attend the meeting. What? You're from Suzuki's company?
Yes, I'm Yui Suzuki. Is there a problem?
No, nothing. You look nothing like the photo. What's going on? Hello, Miss Suzuki. As we discussed, we're considering merging our companies. I understand your company is doing well, but you never know what might happen. Stable demand is crucial for peace of mind.
He canceled on me last time.
I don't think it's a bad proposal.
I understand the details. I'd like to consult with my advisor, so I'll have him join us.
Hello, I'm Keiichi Sato, the consultant. What? Keiichi? Why are you here? Why? I've been consulting for Miss Suzuki's company and getting paid for it. I've been submitting detailed invoices. Haven't you two been checking them? Sorry, we've been quite busy lately. I've got it. My family member Keiichi will tell you something that will give our company an advantage. Unfortunately, there's nothing in this merger that benefits Miss Suzuki. What? Keiichi, you...
Keiichi, what do you mean by that?
Let me explain. First, the new models are a complete failure. I don't know which market you're targeting. The direction is all over the place. I do marketing too, and I can't see the concept or strengths at all. You two designed it, right? Can you present it? The selling point is multifunctionality. The new model has features that other companies can't. You're trying to do too much, and it's a mess. Any car enthusiast wouldn't buy this. And it looks like you just added features hoping it would sell. Frankly, it's nonsensical.
Keiichi, this is our product.
I'm being harsh because it's our product. And the sales are terrible.
That's...
In this state, you don't need to order parts. You can't even place orders with Miss Suzuki's company. As a potential partner, you're unsuitable. Well, I guess we'll have to come back another time.
We'll reach out again soon.
That's strange. They gave up so easily. Odd, those two with their high pride. Feeling uneasy, I decided to visit the subcontractor's factory. Excuse me. Oh, you're having a party?
Oh, Keiichi, what brings you here?
Well, I had a few questions.
And that's the situation.
I see. Thank you for explaining.
Please keep what we discussed today confidential.
Of course. I knew it. And then, a week later...
We've made some adjustments to the terms. How about this? It's not a bad deal to take on this order indefinitely, right?
It doesn't seem bad, but what do you think, Keiichi?
You can't complain about this, right, Keiichi? No, this won't work.
Why, Keiichi? What's the issue?
Right here in the proposal, it says quantity subject to change in tiny print.
Oh, you're right. I must have missed it because it's so small.
It's written small on purpose to be overlooked.
That's not true. It was just a mistake by the person who prepared it.
This isn't trustworthy. Trying to deceive us like this?
We're not trying to deceive you. Believe me, Keiichi.
Then explain what this means. Well, it's just that sometimes we might need to order more or less.
Right, but the intent is to generally stick to the quantities listed.
That doesn't sound stable at all.
Well, maybe, but you don't need to be so uptight about it.
Don't be so tense, Keiichi. Of course, I'm going to be cautious. You might increase the quantity to an extreme level that the factory can't handle.
That's not going to happen.
But it will. You've done it before. There's no way you won't do it again.
What?
How do you know that? I've heard a lot. I know that you two have been placing unreasonable orders, pushing factories to the brink. And you've been suggesting increasing manpower and expansion deliberately.
What proof do you have?
Don't play dumb. You tried the same tactic with Suzuki's company, didn't you? Luckily, I came up with a plan to improve things. If I hadn't, Suzuki's company would have been in ruins.
So you were behind their recovery?
Yes, I was. The match you rejected led to this. I'm glad I could make amends. But that's not all. Factories that tried to refuse your demands were threatened with damage to their reputations. You pressured them, didn't you?
That was just to make them aware of future difficulties.
Even though it was your fault? This is beyond unreasonable. There's no way we can merge with a company like that. Wait, Keiichi, we promise we won't do that anymore. We swear we won't ever do such things to Suzuki's company.
Yes, as Shinji said, we vow to never engage in such practices again.
How can you even swear to that? You two are always lying. And that's not the only issue. Where are these excess parts disappearing to after having such a large quantity of parts made?
Well, where? Well, of course, they're for making cars.
You know we're producing the new model, right? Those parts are for that. You both really underestimate me, don't you? I'm asking because the number of cars and parts doesn't add up. Doesn't add up? How's that possible? It's impossible to keep track of such small parts. And that's why I say you don't understand. Small parts. Every single part is crucial for making a car. If parts are missing or excessive, the car can't be perfect. You don't understand cars. And you don't understand me. Do you know how long I've been working with cars? While you've been dealing with money, I've been dealing with cars.
Of course I'd notice something like this. I always thought you only had cars on your mind, but I never imagined it would be to this extent.
The surplus parts are just to keep the factories busy, right? Where's your proof? Unfortunately, I have evidence. The factory manager told me everything because I'm family. You exploited their weakness as the parent company and had them create fake invoices. Isn't that right?
Keiichi?
Keiichi, you're not thinking of making this public, are you? Of course I am. If you do that, our company will be ruined. Reconsider, Keiichi.
Yes, please, Keiichi. If this gets out, the company could go under. You won't be able to make your beloved cars anymore. Do you really want that?
I'm prepared for that. Keiichi, please, I'm begging you. No matter what you say, it's no use. I'm going to report this. Keiichi!
Why? Why would you do this? Don't you care about yourself?
I love cars more than I love myself. I want to build cars honestly and proudly present them to the world. I refuse to produce cars tainted by selfish greed. Don't worry about it. I'll polish them till they shine. I won't let this company fail, but this is our issue to handle. I won't drag Suzuki's company into this mess.
Keiichi,
That includes the merger. It's off the table. This discussion is over. Both of you should leave. Unfortunately, this engagement is also off. After my report, a wave of internal disclosures followed. My father and brother were held accountable by the public. With no escape, they resigned to take responsibility. Their wrongdoings quickly became national news. Among the allegations were criminal activities, leading to both being convicted. Unable to find new jobs, my mother filed for divorce. Our relatives now treat them like outcasts. And as for me...
Keiichi, I'm counting on you today, too.
Sure, just ask.
We were talking about considering new equipment the other day, right?
Oh, right, about that.
Uh-huh.
So that's the gist of it. Anything else?
Well then, if we were to go out together, where would you want to go?
What? That's...
I'd love it if you could take me in your car.
I'll make sure it's spotless. Thank you for watching until the end.
Please subscribe to our channel.